my friends, what is up? Lois, what is up, Lois? Lois.
Okay, everyone. Listen up. Get those hands in the air. Clap, clap. Clap, clap, clap. Clap those hands. Give me a hell yeah. Welcome to the lands. This is where we do.
All right,
How's
my
it going?
friends, welcome back. Good to be here. Wow. What a night we had last night. What a night. I tell you. It was one of them long nights. But it is what it is. All right, let me.
Lois Hughes. It's going okay, I guess. Little tired, but nothing I can handle.
All right, so I'm going to do something. And
Lois Hughes.
before we get started
I
with
missed it.
anything, before we do a flight or anything like that, now I am going to be considerate on, the way I say things. I'm not going to be completely off the wall here. But last night, I was on a certain beta program and got removed. And the thing is, I got removed for someone making something way bigger than what it was, right? And I'm going to play that clip. Because I'm going to make my point. Okay? So, I am going to just do...
Lois Hughes.
Let's see.
Oh no, what happened?
And, I've never talked about beta when doing beta for anybody's
Lois
programs.
Hughes.
I've never talked about
And
it.
I missed it.
But the thing is, it doesn't make sense. So let me go here. So we'll go here, and then let me go to
Brandon Armstrong. Let's just be blunt about it.
well.
The person in question did it based off a stupid opinion that they had.
Just hold on, Brandon. Where is it? Let me find it. Okay, right here it is. I need y'all to tell me if you can hear this, okay? Hold on. Can you guys hear that? If not, I'll fix it. But I need to know if you can hear. No, it's not. It's not. No, it's not. It's not. Says we're back. It ain't going though. All right.
Hawaiian Airlines 369.
Hawaiian.
Brandon Armstrong.
Maintain.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna get
Lois
two words
Hughes.
correctly.
Yes.
It's over. Questions on the I don't know what description. Let me get to it. Okay, I did type.
Control Alaska.
If you can
Minutes
tell Brand
Christy Hol. Okay. Hi, Brandon.
to get go off our nav thing and add, but let me get to it. That way we're not just sitting here waiting and waiting.
Brandon Armstrong.
That would be good for an audit channel. Hold on. Let me hang on.
Contact 8. No.
Where is that seat here, if you don't mind? I fired my co-pilot.
821.
I meant to talk about this earlier, guys. Make sure I got the right one up. I'm pretty sure this is the one.
100 feet deep. It's a site that truly.
We'll let you know when we're ready. Again with them, it is fun. Okay, I don't think I even asked you what T-sauce means.
Christy Holstein.
Hey, baby.
I've been there with Kelly several times.
So this ain't it.
Lois Hughes.
Start to sound.
Oh no, not the CO pilot. You can feed and touch.
For Air Force 11 Heavy.
Air Force 11 Heavy, contact 8.
I didn't do
Christy
nothing.
Holstein. Here now.
I didn't do nothing. Why is it only showing that part? Let me figure that out. Hold on. Let me go back. Okay, that
Lois
was last
Hughes.
night.
My chat and all cutting out and skipping bad.
No, that was my,
Christy Holstein. Same. Lois Hughes. Not seeing chats ugh.
you're not seeing it.
Brandon Armstrong. I think it was in the beginning of the video when you were showing a tutorial. Christy Holstein.
Let me look at this one real quick.
I see everyone's chats.
What did it do?
Lois Hughes.
How long have we been offline?
Oh okay. Christy Holstein. Where we at today and flying to?
Baby, not sure
Brandon
yet.
Armstrong.
Hold on.
Chat, not skipping, he was trying to go through a video.
Yeah.
Lois Hughes. It's good now, tell him it's good now.
You said it's not, or it is? Yeah, it was audio, because I'm playing some audio here in a second. It was the audio I was playing back. Maybe it was this one. Okay. Can y'all hear that?
I get those hands in the
Give me a minute. So this is me from the other night. And I just want to just make
Lois
a point.
Hughes.
Like, look, I'm not
Got you.
trying to, all right, you know, say anything bad.
We're
but
having a
I want to make a
chat
point
issue
because
with
Lois Hughes.
me. 3:49 p.m.
Yes.
118 new items.
Open.
F. G. G. Forward 1 next video. Selected. Full screen. Select next video. Forward 1 minute. Button. Pause. Button.
Reader. So I'm gonna do the tutorial where you can actually hear the screen reader, so you know what's going on, right? So that's how I'm gonna do it. Okay, yeah, this is it. I'm gonna pull up.
Brandon Armstrong. Yes,
Yep,
we can hear it.
this is it. I'm gonna have to mute. Let me.
Volume. Blue checkbox not checked. Properties for mix slash volume slider for mix mute.
I don't want to mute. Yep,
Properties for mix mix
this.
slash blue checkbox not checked.
Let me
This
try
is
this one. Hold on.
PMDD 707 checkbox not checked.
One of these is try this one. He'll mute
PMDD
it.
7 properties for mix slash volume.
Does.
For which one? Oh,
PFM unmute
One
mute.
does.
which for which?
Okay, so that
Unmute mute.
on our channel.
1.1.
Let's flight. And being chat a little bit better for the tutorial. One of the things, but any chat.
That's
with,
me skipping
you know,
through it,
people
guys, so
talking
just
while I'm
hold
doing it. So the tutorial, open up your Microsoft Simulator, like stuff that is very obvious. I'm not
Okay.
putting in it. Okay.
Search window. Search box. Mix desktop Microsoft Flight Simulator. Read context method. Pimp app set reader. Share 6 uninstall 7 run as administrator.
So
1.
load
All
my
right, so
sim.
we're gonna open the sim,
Okay.
obviously.
Explorer. YouTube Google Chrome PMDD 7 Ops 33 screen.
And
Microsoft Flight
obviously,
Simulator column 5
that's not the problem, but it's coming up.
And then-
And
YouTube Google Chrome Microsoft
dude,
Google
I just
Chrome
want
column
to,
2
you know,
Snap
be
left show this window. Move it to the flight panel window. Check 102.
be straight up about it, because the person made a, you know, they made a mistake. And, you know, it is what it is now. It's done and over. But
Flight panel window. Desktop list 3 screen.
Okay.
Add-on programs. Microsoft Flight Simulator 1.
what?
Task view window. YouTube Google Microsoft Flight.
But I'm gonna make-
Flight panel window. Running application.
You're gonna make my point very well clear
Windows,
here.
So that's perfect.
Restream chat row 2 Opster PM YouTube Restream Opster PMDD 777 200 updated golden start tutorial plus chat YouTube Google Chrome column 1 2.
This only take a minute, then we'll get on with the regular flight.
Task view toggle button not press 2 desktops.
All right.
File Explorer pin button 1. YouTube Google Chrome row 1 YouTube Google Chrome button go to channel heading level 3 visited link included no stupid infraction toggle button go to clickable button more actions. PMDD 777 200 updated PMDD button
I heard
and YouTube
it.
Google Chrome column 1 2 search toggle button not pressed. YouTube Google Chrome row PMDD button shift plus N button unmute.
And, you know, TFM stuff in it as well. That's why I've got it where you can hear the screen reader, you can hear TFM. You'll be able to hear everything that's necessary for you to hear to understand everything that's in here. TFM. Well, that's why I've got it where you can hear the screen reader, you can hear TFM as well.
Keyboard 2 desktops. Unmute keyboard shortcut M. One new keyboard shortcut
Okay.
M. 7 flight.
With Restream it being done. However, specific on it. Okay. So you want to watch
Community.
this.
Friend request.
358 slide
Carlisle HL8978.
Okay, that's my sim.
Flash door tab. 358
You can hear that clearly. Tell Brandon Armstrong we're on YouTube. However,
Obviously.
advised to well, it was
Sending to brand.
Wants to be your
YouTube.
friend.
Chat is messed up, but tell Andy Hyland.
55%.
We're just gonna wait for
Add-on programs. PMDD 777 200
Loading
finish
please wait.
loading.
button shift plus button M. Unmute keyboard
Loading
keyboard
please
shortcut M.
wait.
Unmute keyboard shortcut M.
Alright, I'm gonna close this window. We really don't need
Link
it.
up cam 30 button more actions. Link up heading level 3 link minutes. Clickable conclusion of stupid infraction. Clickable cool stop list.
Brandon
Chat 6
Armstrong.
71%.
Brandon, how's it going, buddy? You'll be able to hear the. Well, that's good. I mean, we could.
73%.
Brandon Toots
Is
John.
going on. Lois. Wow.
Doing good, just got home
Coming
from
up.
She
church.
is in the other room right now and stuff like that.
Loading
You know,
please wait.
at some point,
83%.
you guys, stuff, friend, reader, what is going
Press
on?
ESC to quit to desk.
This was a request from so they can actually. What? Oh, you're
Ops 31.1.2 profile.
All right.
Untitled scenes. Untitled restream chat column. Ops 31. Restream chat column 2.
Okay.
Restream chat row.
so.
Flight panel window. Button
Let's.
available. Button
Christy
button
Holstein.
channels. Clickable menu button opens.
Hi.
PMDD restream chat. Microsoft Flight Simulator 1.39. Microsoft Flight.
Oh, there's Chrissy. She's here.
Social panel.
Okay.
Button. Select world map. World
First thing
map.
I'm going to do, I'm not even going to open up a pilot's
Flying
life
Boeing
yet.
777
I'm going to open up.
200 ERRR. From select departure runway.
Well,
To select arrival runway.
actually, yeah, I
Lois
am.
Hughes.
Because I need to know where we're
Live
flying.
Behind in class LOL.
Add-on program.
Talking about.
Select chapter 2. Hey.
Oh, just
Brandon
kidding.
Armstrong.
I'm gonna give you why we reschedule or for some of the Saturdays. So if you got that because
Hold on, guys.
she had
We're
to use
almost
the
there.
bathroom whenever she got a
Slash C slash data slash.
Listen, Brandon.
Off the nuts. Sim world of pilots life chapter 2. Dashboard.
available, right? And she's back in the morning.
Brand-
Expect you. The other night was,
How's everyone? 5.
hold on one second.
Hold on, guys.
I need to
Lois
give me a big
Hughes.
red. I am. Like, for an example,
Christy Holstein. That's not today, I don't
Answers.
think, cause I said here now, not
Damn,
hi.
Bob.
and
Fuck
then
up the system, all that
Brandon
squealing
said-
No, this
noise
is from the
while
other
all
day.
out.
I'm going to
Fair.
play
Shut
a
up,
clip
Buck, I'm
of it, and
talking.
then that's it. We won't be listening to all of it.
Lois Hughes.
here, if Brandon wasn't,
It's going okay.
I didn't answer the question.
This is from the other day, guys. Don't get confused.
stream. I don't care how you
Christy
do it,
Holstein. Oh, okay, gotcha.
but- So we.
And Armstrong.
So
Let me get
I
to
think
it real quick.
Soon know what. Be careful for going.
Community schedule for Rose 0 at Flyland Airport, Lynn Union.
PHL change I.
Departure arrival type Rose Dis, New Mexico, Rose 0 at 2323 right up the airport.
Select info box.
Wow, this airport is
Arrive.
Christy
Down arrow
Holstein.
once.
Select
I got
runway.
confused.
Hit enter
Drop
on the
down list.
runway, and
Select-
then I down arrow to a gate.
Parking
Kilo-
garage. Look,
Lois Hughes.
We've
I'm
tried
almost
to
there,
check
guys.
Listen, LOL.
If Andy
looking, please.
so I'm waiting on this
86%.
and 7 freighter, the 777-300. Any of those, the menu will be the same for any of those.
Now,
Pretty much.
Christy
might be a-
Holstein.
I said the 777-300, the 777 freighter, any of those will be the same. No breach there, my friend.
The
Dine.
settings might be a little different.
Sex.
It's outside, but I
A different medicine, Andy.
help you with that. We don't. Not introduce air. And it's getting a little too hot.
Talking flight monitor, brief, talking flight monitor 074.
Here it
TFM
is.
expert 13, talking flight monitor 1644.
All right.
Hey, cut all,
So
copy all,
we'll
rename all,
move
share
it.
all, delete all, copy, send, share with, run as administrator. 40, TFM expert 13, talking flight monitor 1644.
All right.
Hey, cut all,
So
copy all,
we'll
rename all,
move
share
it.
all, delete all, talking flight monitor, brief, talk.
Get some air in the airplane because Andy's getting a little too hot. Now we're gonna.
Okay, if you listen,
Brandon Armstrong.
you can hear it say
Right
the
there, you
word.
didn't talk about beta
You can
at
hear
all.
it say the word preview, but that's just a freaking icon on the desktop. There's nothing about it. Nothing about it. Have a listen.
Get some power to the airplane here in a second, but first we got to load
Listen.
Desktop list,
TFM.
talking flight monitor, brief, talking flight monitor
Christy
074. TFM expert
Holstein.
13, talking flight monitor 1644.
Nope, no
Talking
beta was
flight
like
monitor.
that.
Share all, delete all, copy, send,
Right
share with,
there.
run as administrator. Desktop list.
Running as administrator, I always do that. Just
Loading license information.
Share with, run as administrator 074. TFM expert 13, talking flight monitor 1644.
we got to load TFM.
Listen again.
Talking flight monitor, brief, talking flight monitor 074. TFM expert 13, talking flight monitor 1644.
All
Hey,
right.
cut all,
So
copy all,
we'll
rename all,
move
share
it.
all, delete all, copy, send, share with, run as administrator. Desktop list.
Running as administrator.
Okay? It said talking flight monitor. That's the one I hit enter on. Andy,
I always do that. Just
Loading license information.
loading
Please
license
wait.
information,
It's gonna load the
please wait.
license information.
That's the only thing it
Andy
said
Heisel.
is loading
I
license
want that coffee
information.
mug shot like we
There's
did back in the
nothing
day.
else
LOL.
in there.
Okay, so once you load it,
Nothing
with the new
else.
TFM,
Program manager.
And I got
Microsoft Flight Simulator, connection status column 2.
I got
it says
kicked.
connection status. If you tab,
Connection status window. FSU IPC version as red only S7.5.
I got
okay,
kicked.
so your FSU IPC
Because it
version,
said-
red only MMSFS.
your sim
Only S7.5.
Let's go back.
Mug shot like we did back.
version.
Andy Heisel. Brandon Armstrong. I want that coffee mug shot
That
like
clearly
we did
did
back
not
in the day.
violate beta
LOL.
policy.
Okay, so once you load it with the new TFM,
Program manager.
you're gonna
Microsoft
see
Flight Simulator, connection status column 2.
once you load it,
Want that coffee.
run air, not an air princess.
Microsoft Flight Simulator.
All right, so we're gonna introduce air.
Listen again.
Get
Listen
some air in
again.
the airplane because Andy's getting a little too hot. Now we're gonna get some power to the airplane here in a second, but first we got to load
Desktop list.
TFM.
Talking flight monitor, brief, talking flight monitor.
Now you heard it barely say talking flight monitor pre, and that was it. Listen,
074. TFM expert 13, talking flight monitor 1644.
and then it says talking flight monitor. Andy,
All
Hey,
right,
cut all,
so
copy all,
we'll
rename all,
move
share
it.
all, delete all, copy, send, share with, run as administrator.
run as
Desktop list.
administrator,
Run as administrator, I always
Which I
do
did.
that. Just
Loading license information.
and that's it. It said loading license information, dude. I was kicked off the beta for nothing, Andy. And it is what it is. But I don't see how that's even valid. Even valid. There was nothing about the beta whatsoever, dude. Nothing about the beta. I've never came on a live stream and shared anything to do
with beta. Never. Not once have I ever done that. Not once. And when you load TFM to fly the 777-200, which is what I've always flown when I've done my live streams,
Brandon Armstrong.
obviously going to
That's clearly
load
not violating
the
Meta policy.
TFM, and it's going to say loading license information. That is not a breach on beta, Brandon. So you took that to
Lois
Declan
Hughes.
or whoever, and you
Oh wow, he
lied.
kicked you off.
You lied, dude. You lied. Instead of just talking about it.
Lois Hughes. Is he mad or what?
So, I'm going to leave it at that. But, listen, guys. There's just have a listen. Let's just listen for 4 more minutes, okay? Because there's nothing about the beta.
Please wait.
It's going to load the license information.
Andy Heisel. I want that coffee mug shot like we did back in the day, LOL.
Okay, so once you load it with the new TFM,
Program Manager.
you're going to
Microsoft
see
Flight Simulator connection status column 2.
it says connection status. If you tab,
Connection status window. FSUI PC version has read only a 7.50.
it'll show you your FSUI PC version,
Brandon Armstrong.
your
He
SIM
lied about
version,
talking flight monitor from day
connection
one with other
status
features too.
connected. Okay,
I'll just add that.
and I'm also going to add the stuff that is heard. That's on the 777. That's not beta, dude. That's not beta. Straight up, and I'm just putting it out there that, because other people only heard one part of it, and that's what you said. That's what you told them. I didn't breach no beta. Not at all. So I paid for my beta, got kicked off of it, and then had to turn around and pay for the regular version. Real nice, dude. Real nice. The first thing you want to do is pick the airplane you're flying. So you hit your Alt key,
TFM collapse alt. Expanded. Connection collapse C102.
down arrow,
Choose aircraft collapse C202.
choose aircraft, right arrow.
Expanded. 737. 777. PMDG T202.
Going to hit enter on the 777 PMDG.
Connection status has read only C connected.
And now that's connected. Now we'll do
Didn't show anything. The only thing you heard that you might have heard in the menu is where it said 737, but that wasn't the preview.
Brandon
that wasn't
Armstrong.
the preview. I went on
You
the
didn't reach any
777.
beta and
I
you
went on
weren't
the
even flying that plane.
777,
That
Andy.
7700 and
The 777.
7200 was already out. Andy Heisel.
How would I go through?
How much money did you get this term?
How would I go through all them panels in the 777 if I was showing
Lois
the beta?
Hughes.
I wouldn't have.
Oh, that's crappy, John.
Yeah, I got ripped, dude. You ripped me on it. You ripped me on it, bro. And then made me look like the bad guy to your team. Very arrogant, dude. Very arrogant. So let's see.
Again,
TFM collapse alt plus C105.
so
Brandon Armstrong.
before we
Sorry we don't
pick
offer that on this
anything,
flight, LOL.
okay, you've got
Aircraft TFM collapse alt plus C105.
TFM, and if you right arrow,
Aircraft collapse alt plus
aircraft,
nav data collapse alt plus N305.
nav
Lois
data,
Full collapse alt
Hughes.
plus 045.
tools.
Full
So
collapse alt plus
sad.
H5.
Now let me be clear. That stuff is on the 777. That's on the paid version of TFM that's not under beta. Those
Christy
menus
Holstein.
are under
He treated
the
you like pile of
paid
feces.
version of TFM. Andy. You know, if someone does breach on beta, I get it. You get rid of them. But what was done to me, that was complete asinine. Complete asinine, and you didn't even like listen to one word that I said to you. Not one word. It is what it is. It's done. But
Lois Hughes.
listen,
Sounds like it toots.
you got to live with it, not me. And that's where I'll leave it. That is where I'll leave it. There was no beta
Mr. Andy Borka. There was no beta shared.
Brandon Armstrong. Lois, he's always been that way. Unfortunately, he jumped down my throat
you
when I
gave me
simply
the-
called him out for lack of an update for Talking Flight Monitor when it was free.
That was a long time ago, Brandon. That's water under the bridge, my friend. But this, dude, after today, I won't say another word about it. But if that's the way that things are ran, honestly, Andy, you got so much to learn. So much. Let's just listen for just a few more minutes.
Help.
TFM collects Alt plus T1
Back
of 5.
to TFM. That's going across the top.
Aircraft collects Alt. TFM collects
You're
Alt plus
right,
T1 of
Earl.
5.
Okay.
Aircraft collects Alt plus R2 of 5. TFM collects Alt plus
And
T1
then
of
look
5.
where I go.
And if I want to go to aircraft, you can do hotkeys. So to get to the menu,
Aircraft collects Alt plus R2 of 5.
so like Alt R.
Now
for
what?
example,
Management
if I
Red
just
connected.
go back
Christy
to
Holstein.
no menu being
Oh man,
open,
you
I hit
should have
Alt
seen
R,
how livid John
TFM
was
11.
earlier, and I don't blame here.
and it's got 11 different options. So when I up arrow,
FMC collects F11 of 11.
FMC,
Panels T10 of 11.
panels,
Turn around T9 of 11.
turnaround,
MCP M8 of 11.
MCP,
Fuel F7 of 11.
fuel.
Door T6 of 11.
All this stuff that I'm showing right now is on the paid
Christy Holstein.
version, Andy
Him.
Borka. It's on the paid version, bro. Okay? All this stuff that you're hearing it say, that's not beta. You need to
Lois
get your priorities
Hughes.
straightened out, my friend.
Yeah, but he shouldn't treat people like that.
Doors.
Rock about it,
Transponder
not be
T5
mean and or a butthead.
Transponder,
TCOS T4 of 11.
TCAS,
Nav radios N3 of 11.
nav radios,
Com radio C2 of 11.
com radio,
PFD 1 of 11.
PFD,
FMC collects F11 of 11.
FMC. So my rider
Now
on
watch where I go.
FMC,
Expanded. Left L1 of 3.
I'm going to pick the left side.
That's
Lois
the
Hughes.
FMC.
You can pick left
Right R2
Oh,
of 3.
I bet I would
Right,
have
seven,
been
three,
too.
three.
or center.
That is
Left
the
L1
I'm
FMC.
doing left.
That is not beta. And just to make my motherfucking point, I'm going to fucking point out every spot that I show so that it can't be said that, oh, the guy's sitting there throwing a fit for nothing when he breached. He broke beta. I didn't break nothing, dude. I didn't break a damn thing. You got it fucking twisted, my friend. Fucking twisted.
I don't know what we would
Lois
need the other
Hughes.
ones for.
Right R2 left L1 of 3.
Should been
But,
talked about between them and him, not be a butt.
I've
Agree.
never really thought about that. What do I need them for? But
Right R2 left L1 of 3.
I can do enter on left.
Not powered
Brandon
window. FMC display.
Armstrong.
Now it says not powered, right?
Unfortunately,
Now,
Lois
the
Andy
thing with
Boca is
TFM
like
that you can do,
80%
I
of
always-
the blank
I always do it
community.
on my flights. Is
He'll
I
befriend
do what
you
they
if he
call
wants something, but then talk about you behind your back.
pop out the window.
Like I
So,
said, I'm not saying
do
none of that, Brandon.
all
Like,
TFM collects Alt plus T1 of
I'm
5.
only
Aircraft collects
going by
Nav radios
this
Fuel collects
right
Alt plus
here,
R2
the issue.
Keyboard K2 of top of
Not-
window 3 of 7.
down arrow to pop
I
out
don't,
window.
you know, I'm not going to do stuff where they say it's all
Not powered
just,
window. FMC display.
you know,
Red.
that's just
Basically, that puts
opinion.
it on its own window.
This ain't opinion. This is fact. This is
Lois
fucking fact
Hughes.
right here.
Oh, got you,
To where I
Brandon,
can
one
alt
of
tab
them.
back onto the TFM window. See,
Talking flight monitor. Talking flight monitor window.
there's talking flight monitor.
Not powered window. FM.
There's the not power.
And listen, I'm not saying Andy's a horrible person. That's why I'm kind of correcting you, Brandon, because you're going off of old stuff. I'm talking about right now. I'm talking about the current issue, not
Christy Holstein.
not stuff from the
Glad
past.
you back though.
Like nobody's perfect. He made, we all make mistakes, but this is my issue. All this stuff that I'm showing right now is paid version of TFM, not beta. Get your fucking shit right, Andy.
Powered FMC.
Now look.
window. Okay, so now I'm going to add some power. This is just
So we're gonna go to the
temporary, so I can
panel.
show you the CDU.
Talking flight monitor. Talking flight monitor.
So we'll go here. I'll hit Alt R.
PFD 1 of 11. FMC panels T10 of 11.
Go up to panels. Hit
Cockpit
enter.
panels preview. Overhead maintenance collects 1 of 5.
Okay. Right there where it says overhead maintenance and all that, that is on the paid version of TFM, not beta, Andy Borka. Not beta.
Brandon Armstrong. That's clearly not a mistake.
Come on, dude.
I think it's
Like,
bullshit.
I-
You
you
got
know,
kicked off the beta.
I don't know, what gets said. People don't like me, that's fine. That's fine. If someone don't like me, it is what it is. And, people can say what they want on their stream. They can, whatever. That's their choice. But I'm proving a very valid point here that there was no beta at all breached. Come on, dude. You're pulling eggs from under a hen. Like, fucking seriously, dude.
Level 1.
I'm going to down arrow once.
Overhead collapse 2 of 5
Now
level
look,
1.
overhead.
Right arrow.
Level 2 of 0 1 of 19.
Down arrow 2.
Flight control 2 of
Flight
electrical 3 of 19
control,
level 2.
Electrical.
Electrical.
And then I'm going to tab.
Electrical panel.
All this stuff that I'm showing is on the paid version of TFM. The paid version. Andy Borka. You made me look like someone that went online. You made it look like I went online and started just showing stuff that was in the beta, and I didn't. I did not. I did not. It's ridiculous, dude. Ridiculous. And I support, like, you know, TFM, the paid version. It's a good program. Good program. I had no problem going and paying for it and going back to the normal version, but I wanted to make my point and make a very clear, justified reaction to what happened. I had every reason, every right, and every intention to make sure that if I was going to be, you know, stuff being said that I did this with beta and I did that, you know, let me just be quite frank here. I've never talked about beta. Never. You don't want me to get into that, about who talks about beta and who doesn't, because I never have.
Brandon
Andy.
Armstrong.
Never.
And here's the video to prove it clearly. There's no beta being breached.
There's no beta. No beta. And you know what? People might be like, dude, he's acting, you know, he's acting up for nothing. He shouldn't be mad. He shouldn't be doing this. Shouldn't be coming on live stream and making his point. Well, yeah, I should. Because otherwise it goes with a one-sided opinion, one side of the story. This is the other side. This is the other side, and this is the side that proves that I didn't breach the beta. Now, will anything get done? No idea. Probably not. Beta's probably done now. Even though I'm not the one that broke policy. Come on, dude. If you're going to run something, at least do it professionally. That wasn't professional. That was blew up. Like you heard it say TFM license or whatever, or you might have heard it say the icon as I arrowed over to the TFM to load it. You might have heard it say preview, TFM preview. Dude, that's not a breach. That'd be like me showing, for example, if I was showing the picture of my desktop and you saw the icon that said TFM preview. That's not a breach. It's not a breach.
Brandon
I mean,
Armstrong.
come on, dude.
It was an underhanded and shady and unprofessional
listen.
move.
Tab control. General tab selected control plus 1 of 5.
Okay, there's general.
Battery connected toggle button not press D.
Battery connected, not
We're not going to
pressed.
listen to all
I'm
of it,
gonna
guys.
hit
Just a
that
little bit
Tab
more.
battery connected toggle button not press D.
So I go in, I do the battery.
with B.
Pressed. Battery on. Left
Turn it
generator off. Right generator
on.
off.
All right, battery's on.
General tab selected
I
control
go
plus 1
over
of 5.
here, I turn on the ground power.
Ground power tab selected control plus 2 of 5.
Secondary
Here's
ground
ground
power.
Primary GPU available toggle button not press 1.
You know,
Secondary GPU available toggle button not press 2. Primary GPU available
I'm
toggle
gonna
button not
hit
press 1.
1.
Primary ground power available. Primary ground power on. Pressed. Primary GPU available.
two.
Secondary ground power on. Secondary ground power available.
and then
Primary
from
off. Primary
there
off.
I go into the
And I'm gonna leave
CDU.
that stuff on for right now while I show you the CDU.
Stuff that
And I've got
that
a
has
set where the
nothing to
panel
do with
has
the beta.
to warm up,
Nothing to do with the beta. Okay? Nothing.
literally. You know, it's like Andy being cold-blooded. You know, he's so old, right? Got to let him warm up a little bit.
Not powered row 1 column 2 2 3.
Okay.
Not powered window. FMC display as red only. Menu.
Okay, now this is the main menu for the FMC.
Blank 1. Blank 2. Menu. Blank 1.
And it's still warming up, but the top one's not available yet.
Blank 2. DSP.
That's a mad puppy right now.
5. TMDT setup greater.
You got right soft 5 for the setup menu.
Command 6. FS actions greater.
And then FS
Now look
actions.
at that.
Under FS actions, which is right soft 6. This is the menu under the CDU for the 777-200. 777-200 is not under beta. I got wrongfully accused of something that I didn't do, Andy. And the question is that the way it's going to stay? Or is there any consideration on, you know what?
Andy Heisel.
I made a mistake.
What is wrong with Aussie LOL? Lois Hughes.
I made a mistake.
BRB going to smoke.
We'll be here, Lois. I made a mistake and I'm going to own up to it. And you know what, John? I did. I messed up. So we'll let you go back to beta. But I doubt that I'm going to hear them words. It's on you guys. But it's shady. A shady day in the TFM community. Honestly. And you know, I don't never accuse people of stuff ever. Unless, I know for a fact they did something. I got shafted on this situation. And there was no talking. No talking about it. To even try to make my point.
Brandon Armstrong. It's unprofessional and shady.
So, and you know what? And I'm not even saying nothing about anybody personally on the TFM task force. I have nothing against you guys. But there was a mistake made, and I paid the punishment for it. I paid the price. For what? Because it said TFM loading license information? Come on, dude. Get the fuck out of here. Seriously. That is fucking ridiculous. You know, it's like when I was doing, and this is all I'm going to say. It was like when I was doing a private stream and I was having a conversation with somebody and they were telling me things that technically they shouldn't have been telling me. Now that's a breach. Like, I went back with listening to audio, and I'm not going to say names or nothing like that, but I went back listening to audio from conversation that I'd had
Brandon
with the person.
Armstrong. I'd like to know in their eyes how the
and they
hell
was,
does TFM
you know, telling
loading
me,
license violate beta?
Everything about a program that was coming out. They were telling me all the features before it even came out. Now that's a breach. That's a breach. But I'm not even gonna get into that. I'm not gonna say names. I'm not even, you know, because it don't matter. That's done and over. But that'd be the prime example of breaching beta, Andy. I didn't breach. I didn't go against policy. Since I've been on the beta, this is the two other times you were trying to get me off of the beta. And now you did it. Now you did it. Because it's not the first time that you said that, oh, you can't do that. You're breaching the beta policy. So, anyway, there's always backlashes, and I'm, you know, I paid for this, and that's fine. But 100%, there was no breach in beta whenever I'm showing the 777-200. I didn't show the other stuff. I didn't show anything to do with the other stuff. And you put me out. All because you felt like, oh, it's saying loading TFM license information. That's breaching the policy. And it sure in the hell can't be a breach because you heard it say the word TFM preview. That was an icon on my desktop. Because the preview is a different executable. But I didn't load it, did I? No. I loaded the regular TFM. And that's where I'm going to leave it. That's where I'll leave it. So, you made the choice, but you fucked up. But at the end of the day, I guess it doesn't matter because, I mean, you own the program. And, you know, it is what it is.
Brandon Armstrong.
But I was wrongfully accused.
I would actually like for him to come up here and
something.
answer that question about how does TFM loading license breach his beta.
It doesn't. Or even hearing the screen reader say TFM preview. That's not a breach. Come on, Andy. You're better than that, dude. Or at least I thought you was. So if you don't want to correct it, that's on you. But I find it very, very unprofessional and very hypocritical. Like I said, someone telling me about beta and everything it does before it even comes out when I'm not on beta, that's a breach, Andy. Isn't it? Not this. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Anyways, we're moving on. Like I said, I support TFM. TFM's a good program. But daggone. That was just ridiculous. Alright. Someone close this window. And then, guys, we're going to be eating in a little bit, so I'm not going to start my flight yet. I wanted to come on and share this, and then what I'll do is come back on in a little bit, and we can do a flight. Wow. That video, where supposedly that happened, boy, it had a lot of views. I bet it did. Wow, that's amazing. All right, so give me a little bit, guys, and
Lois Hughes. Okay, back.
all right,
Lois
Lois,
Hughes.
we're getting ready to eat.
Oh hey toots.
But we'll be back on after we eat and stuff. We'll come back on. But I wanted to come on and do this, and then I'll message you guys right before we go live. So we're gonna be eating in a little while, and then after that, we'll come back. All right. But guys, anybody else out there that does beta, don't do that. Don't jump to assumptions over something silly like that. Because that's wrong. It's wrong. End of the day, it's wrong.